Hi everyone, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I will update you every day for the NBA standings, game results and NBA schedule for 2025 to 2026 regular season. Let's go! For the NBA standings in Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 24 wins and 7 losses. The second spot is the New York Knicks with 22 wins and 9 losses. The third spot is the Boston Celtics with 19 wins and 11 losses. The fourth spot is the Orlando Magic with 18 wins and 14 losses. The fifth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 18 wins and 14 losses. The sixth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 16 wins and 13 losses. The seventh spot is the Miami Heat with 17 wins and 15 losses. The eighth spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 17 wins and 16 losses. The ninth spot is the Chicago Bulls with 15 wins and 15 losses. The 10th spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 15 wins and 18 losses. The 11th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 13 wins and 19 losses. The 12th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 11 wins and 20 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 10 wins and 19 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 6 wins and 23 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 6 wins and 26 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still dominates the first spot with the standing of 26 wins and 5 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 23 wins and 8 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 22 wins and 9 losses. The fourth spot is the Houston Rockets with 19 wins and 10 losses. The fifth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 19 wins and 11 losses. The sixth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 20 wins and 12 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 18 wins and 13 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 16 wins and 15 losses. The ninth spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 15 wins and 16 losses. The 10th spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 12 wins and 19 losses. The 11th spot is the Utah Jazz with 12 wins and 19 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 12 wins and 21 losses. The 13th spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 9 wins and 21 losses. The 14th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 8 wins and 23 losses. And for the 15th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 8 wins and 25 losses. And here are the today's game results. For the first game, the Sacramento Kings beat the Dallas Mavericks with the score of 113-107. And here are the box score for Sacramento Kings. Russell Westbrook and Keon Ellis leading the game with 21 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Maxime Reynaud with 19 points and 6 boards. And here are the box score for Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg leading the game with 23 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is P.J. Washington with 17 points and 5 boards. For the second game, the Phoenix Suns beat the New Orleans Pelicans with the score of 123-114. And here are the box score for Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker leading the game with 20 points, 4 assists and 3 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Dillon Brooks with 18 points and 4 boards. And here are the box score for New Orleans Pelicans. Trey Murphy the third leading the game with 24 points and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Zion Williamson with 22 points and 4 boards. Also Derek Queen contributed with a double-double performance of 21 points and 11 boards. For the third game, the Orlando Magic beat the Denver Nuggets with the score of 127-126. And here are the box score for Orlando Magic. Anthony Black leading the game with 38 points, 5 assists and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Desmond Bane with 24 points and 6 assists. And here are the box score for Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic leading the game with a triple-double performance of 34 points, 12 assists and 21 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jamal Murray with 24 points, 3 assists and 5 boards. For the fourth game, the Houston Rockets beat the Cleveland Cavaliers with the score of 117-100. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant leading the game with 30 points, 7 assists and 4 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Reed Shepherd with 18 points, 8 assists and 3 boards. And here are the box score for Cleveland Cavaliers. Jalen Tyson leading the game with 23 points and 15 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Donovan Mitchell with 16 points, 6 assists and 3 boards. For the fifth game, the New York Knicks beat the Atlanta Hawks with the score of 128-125. And here are the box score for New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns leading the game with 36 points and 15 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jalen Brunson with 34 points, 5 assists and 3 boards. And here are the box score for Atlanta Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu leading the game with a double-double performance of 31 points and 14 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Nickeil Alexander-Walker with 25 points. For the sixth game, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Chicago Bulls with the score of 112-103. And here are the box score for Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the game with 29 points and 8 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Ryan Rollins with 20 points, 5 assists and 7 boards. And here are the box score for Chicago Bulls. Nikola Vucevic and Kobe White leading the game with 16 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Josh Giddey with 13 points, 9 assists and 3 boards. For the seventh game, the Utah Jazz beat the San Antonio Spurs with the score of 127-114. And here are the box score for Utah Jazz. Lauri Markkanen leading the game with 29 points and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Keontae George with 28 points, 6 assists and 5 boards. And here are the box score for San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama leading the game with 32 points, 3 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Keldon Johnson with a double-double performance of 27 points and 10 boards. For the eighth game, the Brooklyn Nets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves with the score of 123-107. And here are the box score for Brooklyn Nets. Cam Thomas leading the game with 30 points, 4 assists and 3 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Michael Porter Jr. with a double-double performance of 27 points and 10 boards. And here are the box score for Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards leading the game with 28 points, 2 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jaden McDaniels with 16 points, 4 assists and 3 boards. For the last and ninth game, the Miami Heat beat the Indiana Pacers with the score of 142-116. And here are the box score for Miami Heat. Andrew Wiggins and Jamie Jaquez Jr. leading the game with 28 points each. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Norman Powell with 23 points, 2 assists and 5 boards. And here are the box score for Indiana Pacers. Pascal Siakam leading the game with 33 points, 5 assists and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Benedict Mathurin with 25 points and 6 boards. For the last portion, here are the 6 games scheduled for tomorrow, December 29th at Monday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 4:30 a.m., it's Thunder against the 76ers. For the second game at 4:30 a.m., it's Raptors against the Warriors. For the third game at 7 a.m., it's Wizards against the Grizzlies. For the fourth game at 7 a.m., it's Trailblazers against the Celtics. For the fifth game at 10 a.m., it's Clippers against the Pistons. For the last and sixth game at 10:30 a.m., it's Lakers against the Kings. Thanks for watching.